Good morning, Picco Panthers and families. Welcome to week 8 of social distancing and week 8 of your Monday morning mantras. You're here with Mr. Marchioni and
Good morning, everyone. Glad to see you this morning.
so we are going to start off by getting into our slideshow like we always do. And it's Monday morning mantras with a little twist today because it's actually Tuesday morning. So welcome to your Tuesday morning mantra. And it's a little different, but we had the holiday yesterday. We hope everyone had a good weekend and an enjoyable Memorial Day.
Yes.
And we have no guest speakers or special guests this week, so it's just going to be myself and Miss Truesdale. We will jump right in. This is the last week of Mental Health Awareness Month. So we hope you all have enjoyed some of the things and some of the tips we have given you throughout the month. For today, we're just going to go into the calendar again. And if you look at today, which is the 26th, it says keep doing your best. And I thought this is a good topic to focus on because we are kind of running into the end of the month. We're getting close to the end of the school year. So I want to make sure the students are still doing their best when it comes to Apex and continue to do their best when they start finishing up teams in the next couple of weeks. As you know, the last day of school is June 11th. Okay.
Yeah, we really want to emphasize doing your best because there is 4 days left of Apex. So if they're behind in anything, they need to make sure they get caught up.
This is very true. But we'll go a little more into what you need to do, whether you're doing Apex, and then of course those students that are doing packets. We'll get to that in a few minutes. Ms. Truesdale, these slides up for the agenda.
Yeah. So these are our weekly agendas that we've been posting all along. This is the last of the weekly agendas for Apex. So as I've already stated, please make sure that you are getting your work done. This is the 6th and 7th grade one. On the next slide, we'll have the 8th grade one. And if you've missed any assignments, make sure to go back and do them so that way you can get your credit for them because as we are repeating very much today, 4 days left of Apex, 4 days. So
And
get
if
it
you have
done.
any questions about anything that you're doing, email your teacher. They are on there every day checking their emails and would love the response. They will definitely respond to you within 24 hours usually. So.
And
then
then this is,
go ahead.
oh,
Sorry.
this is our team's agenda schedule, which using this week, but the last 2 weeks of school, this is what we'll be using. So this week we finish up Apex, which you can get on Teams with your teachers. But then the last 2 weeks, this is the schedule you'll be following. So please make sure you're checking in on Teams.
And as we said, this is the last week for Apex, May 29th, which is this Friday. So again, please make sure you're doing everything you can to get caught up with your Apex. The last day for Teams instruction is June 11th. And again, the last day of school for this school year is June 11th. So I'm going to do my little back and forth wave again because that's what we've been doing every time anyway. You make me do it by myself, Mr. Truesdale. I'm going to keep doing it until you go.
I did it. I just did it. Did you not see me?
I did it. You're a little delayed, so I saw you after I did it. So.
Yes, I'm going to apologize to everyone. I have had a lot of technical difficulty lately between computers not working and then learning that I'm really going to apologize now. Google Voice. For those of you that may have left me a Google Voice, I thought it would come to my cell phone and it's not. It's going off into Google land. And so I really apologize if you sent me a Google Voice message and I never responded. I truly thought that it was going to come through on my own cell phone. And then I learned I had to go check it somewhere else.
And just for you, those that are watching, no, you were not seeing things there. Miss Truesdale definitely was just talking while her mouth was not moving, and then her mouth was moving when she wasn't talking because the video was catching up on what she was saying. So now she's back to where it should be. But this is the kind of stuff that she's talking about. She's definitely had it's been a struggle, but here we are.
Yes.
Okay, so this is just going back to what we said earlier about packet users. If you're a packet user, your teachers have reached out to you. They really would like to get that proof that you've done your packets. This way they can give you the P, which means you'll get the credit for the quarter. So the email that they've sent out usually is that you send 2 English assignments, or language arts, I should say, 2 math assignments, 1 social studies, and 1 science for each 2-packet period. Send that information to your teacher, your Apex teacher, so they can see it. It could be taking just a snapshot of each assignment and sending that to them. They'll get the proof, they can give you the P, and then you'll get credit for doing your work 4th quarter. So any questions, reach out to your Apex teacher, reach out to Ms. Druser or myself. We'll be happy to answer any questions that you have. Oh, and one last thing, do not lose your packets. Even if you give the proof, they're still going to be asking for those packets eventually. So hold on to them for now. And of course, if you have not given proof, definitely hold on to those packets because you're going to need those to get proof that you did the work 4th quarter. I'm just going to hold mine up here.
I'm very sad to say that the torch run that we had planned for June 2nd at Picco is not going to happen. And the torch run that's normally held in La Plata is not going to happen due to social distancing. However, that doesn't mean that we still aren't trying to raise the money for Special Olympics, because even though things are postponed for right now, when things start opening back up, those athletes are going to be competing, and we want to make sure that the funds are there for them. So I'm still helping Mr. Proctor sell the torch run shirts, which this year's torch run is posted there. And if you'd like to purchase one, adult sizes are $15, youth sizes are $10. And this is how Mr. Proctor has earned thousands upon thousands of money for Special Olympics. And so we want to keep that going. So if you want to purchase a shirt, please feel free to reach out to myself. You can email me, or you can reach out to Mr. Proctor. He's on Facebook. And if you're on Facebook, he's always posting pictures of the torch run with the athletes and with the businesses that help sponsor. So if you like to purchase one, please email me and I will make sure that you get one, and we'll figure out how to get you your shirts. And I'll do that on an individual basis to make it easier because we all have different schedules. But yeah, purchase your torch run shirt to support Special Olympics.
Okay.
We have our Charles County Cabanas. A reminder, they're open from Monday through Friday from 11 to 3, where you can go pick up any hygiene products you may need, personal products to food, and it's just take what you need. And they're located all over the county, but we've been focusing on the one in Newburgh. It's a great place if you need something and you're struggling right now. So take use of those cabanas and get what you need. Also, you can still get your lunches at Higdon from 11 to 1. You should have already picked up your last packet at Higdon, so make sure you've done that, and you can get lunch there if you need it.
And now we're all caught up on our birthdays, so we want to say a happy birthday to all of our end of May babies, or end of May birthdays. Now that we have a list that's a little bit smaller, we can actually individualize this. And happy birthday to Embry Truesdell, daughter of my counterpart here, Miss Truesdell. Happy birthday to Danica Wise, Austin Hennigan, Anna K. Parker, Krisha Patel, Eric Carlisle, Haley Leonard, John McSorley, Jonathan Limerick, and Avery Cole. Happy birthday to all of you. Wish we could continue this going all summer, but we're going to be done just like you guys doing teams on June 11th.
Yes.
And we have a very special shout out to Miss Kalinsky and Miss Quaid. We appreciate everything that you both have done. Hopefully you see this, but we appreciate everything that you both have done on social media, helping recognize our uprising 8th graders, uprising 5th graders, and of course our graduating seniors. Special thanks to you both for everything, because we really, as counselors and as a school system, appreciate it.
Yes, and I know the community definitely appreciates everything you've done to make our children feel special. So, bottom of our hearts, thank you.
And that wraps up our 8th episode. It is now time for the Picco Pledge. Miss Truesdell, are you ready?
I'm ready.
Maybe we do a countdown this time. So I'm going to count down.
All right, let's try it. Count down.
We'll go on 1, okay? So 3, 2, 1, go. 3, 2, 1, go. With my words and actions,
I
Pledge
pledge
to be respectful, responsible, safe, and
safe,
proud.
and proud.
And
And remember,
you can't
you
hide that
had
Picco
that
pride.
Picco pride.
All right.
That might have been the best round ever.
I think it was close. I think it was close. And now I'm going to get out of that. So oops, don't want to see that either. I'm trying to get into it. You know, guys, up.
Little technical difficulties there. I can relate.
Mm-hmm.
Having those technical difficulties.
And we get unshare. There we go.
So.
All right. So everyone, have a great week. Enjoy the last week of May, and we will see you next week. Remember, Apex is done Friday, but you still have to put in the effort and get everything done.
Yes. Make sure you're getting all those assignments caught up.
All right. Y'all have a good one.
Bye.